Genevieve,
Yeah.
you've just finished your TEFL. How are you feeling?
Phew. Just feeling some relief.
Yes.
And at least I can breathe a little bit and relax a little bit.
Yeah.
But it's good. I mean, it's been a month. It didn't seem that long to me. It went past pretty quickly, and I'm certified. Yes.
Tell us a little bit about why you chose the course. What were the reasons for doing the TEFL here at Threshold?
So basically, prior to this, I was doing something totally different. I was in the communications industry, and since moving to the Czech Republic, I've been thinking of what I should do. And teaching wasn't really my first choice, but I thought, well, why not just give it a try? I might like it. And I chose the school here at Threshold because I actually came by to speak to the lead trainer to understand and find out more about the course instead of online. And I felt pretty comfortable with her, and we also took a little tour around the school, and I felt pretty.
Was that Christine Thompson you spoke to?
Yes, I spoke with Christine, and I felt pretty comfortable, so I signed up.
Excellent. And had you done any teaching before you did this, or you were completely new to this experience?
In terms of teaching English, this is kind of my first time. I only did some volunteering work a few years ago in Japan with some high school kids for summer camp. That's it. In terms of my day-to-day job, I had training sessions for interns. I helped with some media training for CEOs of my clients and directors, but not real formal English teaching.
Okay, so what do you think was the most sort of important thing that you learned from the course in helping you present? You've obviously presented before in the past, but now you're teaching. What do you think was the most significant thing that you learned from doing the course that can help you in the future?
Definitely the teaching skills, how to manage a classroom, how to give feedback to students, because they're kind of different from what I used to do. We focused on different skills at work, but here it's general language skills, so I learned a lot from that. And also, basically it's the techniques, and of course I got a refresher course for English grammar, which, there were a lot of new things I never knew. We had so many rules. I never knew English could be such a challenging language to learn.
I mean, you're coming from the perspective of being a native speaker, like English is your first language. So what was that like? Because that's quite a common observation from some of our students, or trainees. What was that like when you were dealing with, I don't know, present perfect or something like that?
I just had to reorganize all my thoughts and all my past perceptions, because everything came so naturally for me. I didn't have to think like, oh, I have to use past perfect or whatever tenses or forms. But yeah, I mean, in the classes we went through a lot of revision, and we asked the teachers, and they kind of helped us and guided us through how we can teach those tenses. And I mean, now I know much clearer about my language.
Yeah, I know you can do it, but you can also explain it now as well. Yeah. What do you think was a highlight of the course for you? Any particular classes or experiences that were memorable?
Definitely just teaching the practical sessions where we had students teach. Those actually helped me build my confidence, and I was able to know how to plan my time, because we had many sessions. So after each session, I had things to work on, and I was able to focus on all those and kind of not say perfect, but improve my skills in teaching. And teaching young learners, I have to say it's not my strongest point, but I actually came to enjoy it towards the end. It wasn't so bad for me, because in the beginning I was so nervous. I was like, oh my gosh, what if those kids are running all over the class, not listening to me at all? But I slowly gained some more confidence. I wasn't so nervous after each lesson.
So you had a range of ages that you were teaching,
yes.
And a range of abilities as well. Which level did you prefer teaching, do you think?
I taught from young learners to A1, A2, B1, C1. I don't mind all levels actually, because there's so many things to teach. There's so many topics that we can talk about, and different things get different students excited. And that's the fun part. You never know, and so you just have to work with them and slowly find out what is it that will grab their attention. And yeah, that was pretty rewarding. Because over the 4 weeks, we taught them for about 4 times each. So the process of getting to know them better, and from there you can develop or you can create your own materials. And yeah, so I think that process was really interesting.
It becomes much more reactive, doesn't it? Like
yes.
the things that you see that are necessary, you can then give in future lessons.
Yeah, like on day 1, they were so quiet, and I also didn't know what to do to get them to speak up more. But as the week went, they started to open up to me, and that was really nice.
How do you feel about teaching now that you've done it? Because it's sort of like you chose it, like just like a pin in the map, and decided to go for it. So you've done it now, like intensively for 4 weeks. How do you feel about it as a profession?
Yeah, so initially I thought I would never go into this industry, and now I thought, it's not so bad. I actually like it. I like talking to them. I like having them share their culture with me, and there was once they actually asked me, so what do you do in Singapore? How is it like in Singapore? I was like, yeah. I was like, okay, that's good. I shared it with them, and they looked pretty interested.
It's true. I think it's a way of it's a two-way process. It's not just you learning about the students, but they get to learn more about you as well. Why did you choose? I'm curious. You explained why you chose Threshold, but what was the reason for coming to the city of Prague? Is it somewhere that you lived in for a period of time before the course? What was the story there?
Well, because my significant other is Czech, and we decided to move here in the beginning of this year. So I was just taking 7 months of intensive Czech language courses, and I'm thinking, what should I do next? I can't be just doing language studies and not doing anything else. So yeah, that's why I thought I would go into teaching.
How have you found Prague?
I love the city. Yeah. It's nice. It's really different from where I come from. It's not so crowded. The air is cleaner. Everything is just different, and there's more history, lots of buildings and sites.
What are you going to do next? You sound quite in love with Prague in a way.
Yeah. So I will stay here. I'll probably stick around for a while and start teaching.
Yeah. Okay. And what was like? Was there any piece of advice that you got from any of your trainers that you felt really helped you to get better, to improve?
I think after every session where we taught students, we had a feedback session, and I thought every one of them were valuable for me. Because we had also a range of different trainers who will come and observe us during the lessons, and they all have different styles, and they all have different experiences, different range of experiences, even different prior experience before they started teaching. So I thought the advice they gave us was really useful and practical.
Yeah, I think you have to take all of the trainers' advice together, because I think that there's specific things that each person will focus on in feedback. And as the trainee, you can kind of step back and just take it all together and mix it into your own teaching style. Yeah, definitely. Are you thinking of, are you going to teach English here in Prague? Have you any particular type of teaching that you'd like to do? Business English, one-to-ones? Maybe not young learners, I imagine?
Yep, not yet for young learners.
Not yet.
I'm not so comfortable or confident about that yet, although I've taught them. I actually want to explore the full range of teaching adults, from exam preparation to business English and general English. And then maybe I'll see which one appeals to me the most, or if I want to continue to be like doing these kind of broad-based kind of teaching. So we'll see.
You do a lot of coursework in this course. Did you feel supported while you were doing that? Whenever you were did you know what you had to do when you had to do it? Because you have to submit a lot of work during the 4 weeks.
Yeah. So first we started. We learned the basics of how to write lesson plans, and from there we had to develop our own. But every time I run into some trouble or some obstacle, I'll just ask the trainers who are readily available, and they would give me good suggestions, and I put them to use, and the reaction from the students was positive. So yeah, I appreciate that a lot.
Yeah, definitely. And I know that I observed you seemed extremely comfortable in the classroom environment, really at peace within it. So, yeah, that was clear whenever I saw you. Is there anything else you'd like to say? Like, were there any sort of like things that you really that you weren't expecting from the experience? Was there anything that was unusual or like, oh god, this is weird?
Not really. Oh yeah, I actually realized that there are so many students who are so shy, and it was a challenge getting them to speak, and I.
It's a big part of the job, that isn't it? It's the interpersonal thing that you have to do with the students who are maybe less confident.
Exactly, and I think that me knowing some Czech helped as well, because I was able to tell when they're actually chatting with each other and when they're clarifying things with each other, and that's the point where I know I have to step in and ask if they need any help with explanation and things like that.
Excellent. And they can, I mean, I think it's really good that you've also got their language as well, and that can be part of your toolkit, I suppose. Genevieve, it's lovely talking to you. Thanks for all of your comments, and yeah, I wish you all the best with what you do next.
Thanks, Andrew.
Okay, not at all, pleasure.
All right, thank you.
Very
Okay,
well.
done.
Thank you.